You're playing with Dazzle, maybe? By the way, guys, I'm not going to read the chat for now. Because I'm going to focus on the Raxon's replay. Alright? And if possible as well, if I'm going to miss something, feel free to add it as well. You know? Help me as well. Well, let's coach Raxon the right way. I mean, it's always right, but the beyond, you know, beyond right thing. So yeah, let's start it. I don't know if you're going to play with the Shaman. Shaman would okay. If it's Shaman, I actually don't like your first item in here, Raxon, because you actually went for Slippers of Agility, right? Given their draft, they have like Omni-Knight, Ogre, Kunkka, Tidehunter, Bristleback. I think it's pretty obvious that it's either Tidehunter or Bristleback in your lane. So if it's Tidehunter and then Bristleback, you really need to get the Magic Wand as soon as possible, if possible, of course. I don't actually see you upgrading this Slippers of Agility into something like Race Band or maybe just Casual, but it's not really worth it, you know. If you can get the Magic Stick early, you will be able to build up the charges early as well. So this is the only the bad thing that I saw when it comes to your itemization. It should be a Magic Stick, you know. Something like what happened in my lane earlier, like it's my Batrider against the Marcy. The Marcy went for the Magic Stick early, right? He rushed the Magic Stick, so it's really case-to-case scenario, you know. I recommend you should go for the for that item as well. Thanks for the follow, Nico Test. Not even words for attack speed. I mean, are you actually going to stand your ground and attack each other, like attack the enemy? I don't think that you should be worrying about attacking people. So, if ever that you're actually going to try to attack them, I don't think you're going to win. Because if you're going to attack the enemy, most likely you're not going to last hit the creeps, and you're getting harassed like this. Like you will get less HP. And therefore, if you're being pressured, you're going to be forced to buy more consumables to sustain yourself, right? See it here? That's a really high risk play and then low reward. It's only 40 bounty gold. You don't need to beat yourself just for the 40 gold. Now, you're very low, 2 tangos consumed, and then you can only use 1 Spirit Lance. And now you're out. You're out of mana. So the start that you have right now is a really difficult one, way too difficult. Or maybe you're challenging yourself to you know, to have like extra hard game. But yeah, that is definitely a really rough start. I will not go for this one. I mean, you didn't even get the bounty as well, right? High risk, low reward. And then you're going to aggro. Ah, geez, you should not aggro that one. What will happen in here, Raxon, is that the crypts will die immediately, and then it will go all the way in there. And since you don't have mana anymore, I don't think you can actually slow them down. If they notice that you don't have, yeah, I even cancel it. If they notice that you don't have mana, they will just shit on you. And yeah, it's going to be far forward now. Ah, they actually messed up in there as well. They actually messed up in here, Raxon. Ah, sorry na. So yeah, Raxon, you're actually lucky right now because they messed up. Why? This ogre actually messed up real hard. See it here? I mean, what do you expect from a guy with an ogre and then rushing the Midas? You know, it's pretty understandable that he committed this kind of mistake. So here, he will drag the creeps in here, and then it's only going to be in the range creep, and therefore you can actually put it in here in a really good spot. And here, the best thing that you can do in here, Raxon, is you aggro the creeps and then put it in here in the range, and then let it deny it. Okay, deny it. Once you deny it, it's going to be fixed again, because the range creeps are the highest amount of attacks in the lane. So yeah, that's the mistake as well that you did in here. Sure, you managed to deny the melee creep, but it's not that impactful compared to the range creep. If you manage to deny the range creep right now, it's going to be most likely you're going to get faster level 3 than them. I mean, we should not really pay attention to this ogre, you know? We only focus on your PL. You should be lucky that it happened. Yeah, Panda Power is Raxon. They got confused. Again, I'm not really good when it comes to names, so I'm really committing a lot of mistakes when it comes to names. And look at your camera in here, Raxon. Look at your camera in here. Your camera angle is so bad, like you're not seeing the range creep right here. You can actually just go like this instead of like instead of your perspective. It's in the edge of your screen, so you will not recognize like how much health the range creep has. Because right now, if you recognize it, you should go for secure with the Q in there. And please don't go on the ogre. This guy is only tanky. The guy is tanky, but he doesn't have a lot of mana sustain in the lane. He's just a creep as well. Tanky creep, basically. Yeah, keep on last hitting. That's your job right now. So yeah, you're not going to upgrade this at Slippers of Agility, so it's really nice that you just go for the magic one instead of this. And then you're actually focusing on the melee creep instead of the range creep. You should always go for range creep secure than the melee creeps. If you're going to waste your mana, might as well... You're not dispelling it? You can even dodge it. What? The ogre is really bad. So see your HP in here. 540. 550 basically. 550. And then since you didn't well, it's only small damage, but it's still damage. And then your mana is only 50. If possible, don't let yourself get harassed. If possible. Because you need to finish your power treads, right? You need to finish your power treads. If you're going to buy consumables, it's going to be delayed. That kind of thinking. The SS want to go for a kill. Ignore the Shadow Shaman. If you're going to kill, make sure that it's going to be the Bristleback. Because if you kill the ogre, he will get full HP and mana and then do the same thing again. But if you kill the Bristleback, it's going to hurt his timing. This one is really good. You should go for... you didn't commit. You should go, Raxon. The guy is not really tanky. See it there? Only the Shaman did it. Not even you. He solo killed the Bristleback. You can actually take it as well. I wanted the rush to get more armor since as we're saying. Rush to get armor? What is it? Power to the Rage Band? I mean Rage Band has been buffed with the armor thing. Bristleback level 2, level 3, he's so weak. So weak because the tankiness of the Bristleback relies so much on the points on the third skill. Like the Bristleback itself. So look at here. Look at here, right? Side damage reduction 8% and then back damage reduction 16% only. But then again, he's facing forward earlier. So yeah. This what is it? I mean, since Valeska asked if it wouldn't be better to get the doppel. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. I mean, I'm getting confused as well. Yeah. But yeah, basically the point, Raxon, for the most part, offlaners are really weak in the early stage. Same goes for the carries. But if they got, see the damage in there? It's nothing. No damage on the ogre. But this guy is actually facing forward. But yeah. Also, Raxon, if you want to get more agility and then armor, you should go for Elven Skin. Band of Elven Skin. 6 Agi, if I'm not mistaken, it's 1 armor as well. You just need to tell the shaman that we should not go to the ogre because ogre is really tanky. But look at the Bristleback, he's not that tanky. You're going to die with the Quill Spray. Almost. Ah, it's 7 Agi? Okay. But almost, right? Because I got the Iron Branch as well, so it's going to be 1 armor. Lancets, yeah. Because for me, Gloves of Haste, it's not going to achieve much because you're not really right-clicking them. Ah, you missed some CS in there. It's really bugged, man. Like the health bar. It is really not a kill lane for PL. But if the Bristleback is really far forward, like out of place, you need to punish him. If Bristleback is out of place, punish him. Not because I said that you need to play defensive, it doesn't mean that you will not kill them if they are out of place. It doesn't mean like that. You have, when it comes to the laning stage, it requires the most amount of mechanics or skills. Because there's so many little things going on, and you have to take advantage of every little detail as well. Because in the mid game, it's kind of easier to move around. Same goes for the late game. But in the early game, since you have very limited resources, if you got punished, it's going to be really difficult for the laning. I actually didn't believe that this is the same PL that almost died in the first minute for the bounty rune. Now you're fully recovered because the Bristleback is really bad when it comes to the to his laning stage. The same goes for the Ogre. Like, he missed a lot of spells. So you should be thankful about this, Raxon. But again, in reality, if you are in the higher MMR bracket, it's not going to happen. And again, you're just wasting your spells to the Ogre, right? It's not going to be effective. If I'm the Ogre in here, I'll be happy to tank all of your spells. Because if you don't have mana anymore, that means you cannot pressure the Bristleback. You cannot pressure my core. So yeah, keep on farming, and then again, you're getting harassed so much. You're definitely getting harassed so much. Like, how many salve you already purchased in this game? I think that's because you don't want to play it safe. Yeah, see it there? You're still going in. You can actually die in here. Yeah. Now you're buying consumables again. You can bait the guy. Yeah, go. This guy's dead. Nice bait. Easy kill. Ah, jeez. You're dead. It's fine as well. But you kill their Bristleback first before dying. So that means no experience for the guy. Yeah, it's a good trade after all. So see your net worth. 2.6, and then the Bristleback 2.3, right? This is the only time that you died. The Bristleback died twice, but there's only 300 difference when it comes to your golds. Why? Because you keep on buying your salves, right? You keep buying salves. That's why your net worth is kind of low. But yeah, you win the levels for sure. Where's your power trace, by the way? You have to get it. Yeah, Bristleback. He's facing. He should be facing in the front so you could kill him. And then also you, instead of hitting in the front, you're hitting in the back. See it there? You need to advance in here. Advance and then hit him in the front. Never hit him in the back, because you're only going to help him like kill your team in the lane, because it's always going to trigger. The Shackles has a really small damage, like here. Wait, what? You actually maxed it out, Shackles. But yeah, you got very low because of the triggers of the Bristlebacks. You got 6 stacks as well of Squill Spray, and now you have to use your salve again. So look at that. That's a really level 6. Keep going. Yeah, you're actually winning this lane. You're actually winning this lane, but not totally because of you. But totally because of Shaman. His spells, his targeting. Aside from, you know, Shaman is kind of inconsistent as well, because he's kind of going to the Ogre even though it's not needed, and then he's not sustaining you. But yeah, you totally win this lane. So what's next after this? They're farming in here. Wait, it's actually a safe lane. Safe lane Omni Knight? Interesting. I think the laning stage is over at this point, Raxon. Need too much resources to kill him? Yeah. But it depends though. If the Bristleback is actually killing you, like this, it will take so much resources. But earlier, when you first killed the Bristleback, it didn't take so much resources in there. Because the Bristleback is really out of place. So, yeah, it's really case-to-case basis, you know? Those small details. And like what I said, the laning stage is over, but you still played in the lane. And then you died because of it. And I hope that you're not going to play in the bottom again. Because it is really... wanted to go jungle, but the shaman wanted to stay in lane. No, it should not be. You can go in the lane if the shaman has OT, because you have your full power in the lane, right? But if you don't have OT on the shaman, don't even try. I'm actually curious. Is the serpent wards will ignore the damage block, or it's only applicable to Death Prophet's spirits? Because Death Prophet's spirits will ignore the physical or the damage blocks. But I'm not sure about the serpent wards though. See the shaman in here? He can actually do it. He can definitely do it. Spill! Alright. And then now there's no Bristleback. Are you going to go jungle? Yeah, this one is nice. Instead of going to the jungle, since there's no Bristleback, you have like... Come on, man. Raxon, if the threat on the lane is gone, dead, take the lane. Like this. You have like 17 seconds. Or maybe you're afraid of this this ogre. I don't know. Now that the Bristleback is back, you have to get out of here. You need to get out. Earlier you should do it, but no, not the ogre, please. He's so squishy, man. Where's Bristleback? Still no Vanguard. And then yeah, you're kind of yeah, it's under tower, bro. Just farm. Because what will happen in that approach, Raxon, is that after you go to the lane, and then the Bristleback respawn, you go back to the jungle. Just identify what are the things that can kill you, or that threaten you, right? So you're not actually farming in the bottom lane because you are fighting, and therefore I think it's going to hurt your timing when it comes to your diffusal blade. What's your timing for diffusal blade? 17 minutes. That 17 minutes, Raxon, is way too late for me. Usually 15 minutes. Before 15 minutes. Before 15 minutes. Because you can even take the ancient camps for it. Once the PL reach level 6, level 7, you can easily take care of the ancients. Why? You just need to micromanage your illusions. You can even use your doppelganger or spirit lance, or even the juxtapose itself, and you'll be able to finish the ancient camps. This is low rank, brother. We farm slower. True. That's why I'm pressuring you to be better. You know, that's why I'm kind of giving you like average thing. So you can pressure yourself, like challenge yourself. If you're not going to challenge yourself, I don't think you'll be able to farm faster than this. If no one will challenge you, who else will challenge you? So that's why I'm challenging you to improve your timing. That's why I'm shitting on your 17 minutes diffusal. So it's an eye opener, you know. Because if you're not going to challenge yourself, if I'm shitting on you, what about your teammates, right? But I think PL is weak against some of the ancients. That's why you have to micromanage it. Like if the black dragon is attacking you, you go to the back of the black dragon, and then try to de-aggro, and then let the black dragon hit the illusions. Yeah, the teammates were trash talking a lot. So if you're good, do you think they would trash talk you? Of course not, right? If you're good, if you're performing really well, they are not going to trash talk you. They're actually even going to listen to every calls that you're going to make. Why? Because you're so good. You prove yourself. And then you're watching in the mid lane, and then you die. That's a really bad one. I mean, your camera is actually improving, Raxon. Like, you're actually seeing them in the bottom area, like they took the tower. But then again, you're actually watching in the mid lane when it's not actually needed. Like, what can you do if you actually watch in the mid lane? And then the people in the bottom lane gun missing, and then you're still not thinking that they could kill you. Yeah, and then here, you died. I mean, it is actually possible that you will have like 12 minutes diffusal on PL. It is actually possible. So let me check in here. Let me check in the Mango Bite if I have like a previous game with PL, and then see if it's actually a good diffusal timing. Let's take a look at that. Go bury yourself, PL. See it there? He is trash talking you. It's totally understandable why he will trash talk you. 13 minutes. Diffusal. And by the way, it is a lane of undying. Undying offlane. So it is actually possible to do it. But to be fair, in that game we have TA and then Beastmaster that is taking over of the ancient camps. So the PL cannot actually take it. The solution that you can do in here is that you can actually just mute the guy. And here again, Raxon, see it here? See the play in here? You're taking this one, right? It's actually a good thing that you have the pattern now, like you have the behavior now of watching the map. But you still don't get you're still not taking advantage of those info. See it here? 2 heroes dead, Tidehunter and then Omni Knight, and then you're going to look into the minimap again once more. So basically at this point of the game, you should realize that there are no more heroes that can kill you in the top lane, if ever that you're going to push the top lane. Right? So you have to abuse the fact that everyone is in the mid lane. No one can go in here. Wanted to keep farming for my diffusal? I mean, you can farm as well in here, right? Wait. You can farm in the top lane too. There's a full wave and then tower. Right? The neutral creeps will never leave their camp. And now, if you're going to push the top lane, it's going to be late now. Because they're all missing, and then the Tidehunter and then the Omni Knight is respawning. So, yeah. If it's Ancients, maybe I would say it's better. So now, the space again is not being used. Not being abused. Your team created so much space in the mid lane, like they fought well. They killed 2 heroes, and then the 3 heroes are still busy. But you didn't take advantage of it. Next time, try to get the tower. Because if you manage to take the tower in here, Raxon, these areas will be much safer. Because they cannot easily TP and then gank you. Even if they have Observer in here, they cannot easily TP. They can TP in here, but it's gonna take so much time, and here as well. Right? This is gonna be much safer to farm if this tower is gone. So yeah. Mage Slayer is definitely better now. I agree. Instead of Hood of Defiance on the PL, Mage Slayer is the new item. I saw it PL against Leshrac. And I don't think you should not fight in here. Yeah, you have Diffusal for sure. Burn the mana of this Bristleback. Yeah, nice. Mage Slayer and Bristleback is against Bristleback is good too. Against Bristleback or on Bristleback? Yeah, spell damage. Yeah, a physical. You can do that, or you can just build armor, agi items, right? Because if you have armor and then agi items, his physical damage will be limited. because he only do physical damage. Yeah, you can actually ruin their game by now, Raxon, because you have the diffusal. They have nothing against you now, so you can actually farm aggressive right now, but don't overextend yourself. You can still die. So in this particular game, I'm actually thinking that instead of after diffusal blade, I don't think you should go for Manta style in this game in particular, because if you go for Manta style, what is the spell that what is the spell that you need to dispel? They have no silence. What the fuck, Desolator? Nice try. I guess that surprised you too, right? The damage is insane on the Tide Hunter. I didn't actually expect it too. Like the Desolator or the Tide. He can dodge Ship and Ravage with Manta Style. But yeah, it's going to be difficult though. So I think in this particular game, Sanjin Yasha is definitely better. Definitely better. Because it can reduce the duration of the Ravage. And naturally, you have Doppelganger, so it's going to be easy for you to dispel it. They don't have item builder or Orchid item builder in this game. I went for Manta to farm a little faster. I don't think Manta Style is going to help you farm faster. If ever, Manta Style, it can actually like make you buy a lot of mana for your item. And again, if you're going to fight at some point, you're not going to be that strong. Because Manta Style is not a good item in here, right? If you are going to fight soon, Sanjin Yasha will be better. But again, even without the Manta Style, you can relatively farm quickly. It's really quick with PL, because you have your illusions, you have your Phantom Rush as well. That's a good thing about the X Mark though. It's not dispellable. It's actually a good thing in Dota 2 that there are unique spells that cannot be dispelled. Same goes for the Fury Swipes, right? The Ursa is really bad when it comes to the illusion-based heroes, but if you manage to find the real one, even if you use your Doppelganger or Mirror Image from Naga Siren, he can still see the Fury Swipes. So yeah, it's a cool mechanic in Dota 2. Cool design. Alright, so there's no Tide Hunter, right? So what is it for you if there's no Tide Hunter in this particular point? You can actually fight this top lane. You can actually fight it off. Most evident with Rupture? Yeah, true. Rupture, what else? Demonic Purge? Yeah, you should immediately go in there. You should lead the charge because you have illusions to spare. See it here? Look at their damage. Their damage is Bristleback, right? Their Omni Knight is utility. So you should go for the Bristleback first and then go, or yeah, it depends what do you want, but you need to go to the Omni Knight and then Bristleback. You can even just let the illusions burn his mana on the Bristleback and then you threaten the Omni Knight. Just to separate the two heroes. If the Huskar survive in that, it's going to be Roche. Wanted to burn the Omni mana? Yeah, it's good. Not even Yules can dispel X unless you use at the moment. Yeah, like at the end of the duration as well, because it will naturally pull you back. So yeah, you have Manta Style. Let's see how you actually play with a Manta Style. Like, how did you use your Manta Style to achieve your Heart of Tarrasque? Mischief doesn't work with that? I mean, if there's little mechanics that we don't know, we should ask Jin. Because Jin really know his shit when it comes to the mechanics. It's kind of hard to believe that it's the same guy that has LC with 22 minutes Blink Dagger in unranked. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Here. There's the Vambrace. Where's your items, by the way? Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Immune to damage, but the control is still be there. Like if you get stunned, if you got echoed, no damage, but there's still a stun. Like the moment he pulled. It's not a rare bug. Dota 2 is really interesting game. So many random shits going on. The old Mischief is really broken. Like, damage and then stun, it will be gone if you time it perfectly. It's really broken. So, where's your Manta Style yet? Not yet. Keep on farming. Ancients, keep playing into the Ancients. You can actually sell those items now. They're actually fighting. Maybe you could join as well. You actually purchased the yeah, because it's the old Mischief is really OP. I mean, even the Monkey King before is really broken. I actually wonder why you're still not going in there, Raxon. I do wonder. Go back here. Sit here, Raxon. If I'm not mistaken, you have your Manta Style completed. You have the recipe in here. This is a misplay from your courier usage. Sit here. You have your ultimate orb and then the Manta Style, but since you have TP in the base, you actually use the transfer. Like where is it? The courier delivery items, and therefore, since you have an item left in the base, the courier needs to go back in the base, and that leads to the death of your teammates in here. Because if you get the Manta Style right now, you can actually TP out and then fight with them, because they don't have the Tide Hunter, which is actually one of the strongest hero in the side of the dire side. So this is a really huge mistake from you. It's actually a good thing that you're watching them, but it's not enough if you're going to commit mistakes like this. It's kind of throwing, you know? The Huskar is surviving long enough. Imagine if you're there right now. You could actually kill this Bristleback and then move on to the Kunkka. The Ogre will not easily find your real hero, because you're PL, and then he used all of his spells to the Tiny and to the Dazzle and then the Huskar, right? They have no more spells in there. They have nothing against you in there. You just need to show up and then get your Manta Style. I think Jin is busy, and then he's not in. It's not in time when he showed up in the stream. So yeah, he didn't see my fucked up right there in the Bat Rider. Well, he actually saw it, but it's my excuse is that the Mars is really broken right now, so it's understandable. He did not flame me because it's understandable. So yeah. So for me, Raxon right now, your PL, it's kind of passive for me right now. Even though they don't have anything to kill you, like if I'm going to ask you right now, how can they kill you as a PL? How can they kill you right now? They need to use the Ravage, they need to use the Fire Blast, and they need to X mark you, and then use the combo. But even if the Kunkka will be able to X mark you, it's going to be difficult for him to go for the X mark and then torrent combo, right? It's going to be difficult for them if you time it perfectly. So yeah. I'm 24. That's true. But do you think my face is 24? I mean, they really say that if you smile a lot, you will look younger. And it's kind of true, I guess. It's kind of evident. So yeah, I'll keep thinking about that one. You look 60? What the fuck? Are you sure, Koi? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. If I'm not smiling, or if I'm very serious, maybe I will admit that I look like 60. But right now that I'm smiling and such, I don't think so. From now on, we were winning. Yeah, because they don't really have counter against you, right? So I think this game is pretty much over. So for me, Raxon, even without the Heart of Faraz, as long as you have an item for fighting, and as long as you are seeing them, like what you did in this game, you are seeing them, right? You have the info that they don't have spells. All you need to do is show up. That's it. All you need to do is show up. And I think the biggest problem that you have is you don't think about how they can kill you. How they can kill you, right? I think that's the only problem that you have in this game. Do you have any questions so far, Braxton? So for me, in your laning stage, you don't have the you don't easily identify the kill potentials, like the bristleback one. You know, the shaman identified it, but you did not. So that's a problem. And then also, you need to know your priority. Is it going to be farming or fighting? All right. And then itemization is bad. Manta style, I don't like it. And then also the slippers. Slippers, bad. Manta style, bad. All right. And then in the mid game, just think about what can kill you. Same goes for what happened in my game earlier with the Bat Rider, right? Remember that one? When I went for the Ghost Scepter, I never die again against the Marcy. Even if the Marcy is so strong with ulti and such, they cannot kill me. Why? They don't have Nullifier. They don't have this spell. How can they kill me? Even the Enchantress has an Orchid, but they cannot kill me because they rely so much on right clicks. All right. So it's basically knowing the counters on your hero and then playing around it. So yeah, that's all that I could talk about. Because if you have the Heart of Thoras, I think it will be a big boost of your confidence in your game. Like, you'll be unkillable, and also you will have the Aegis. But then again, before going to that point, how do you use your hero? That's the real question in the game. How do you make yourself useful even without items? Even with just skills, and then even with just info that you're getting. That's how you should approach the mid game. As a carry, because you need to be calculated. One mistake, you're going to die. And it's going to be painful because you're a carry. Alright? Any questions? Just want to make sure. Questions? Less passive? Yeah, that's one thing. But again, you have to ask yourself. Yeah, and now acknowledging the enemy spells. Yes, that's basically the key takeaway in here in this game. Like, I actually like your camera angle this time around. I like your camera angle. Like, you are watching them fight, but you did not process, like, how can you take advantage of the spells, or how do you take advantage of the things that you just saw. Like, they just use this Ravage, they just use this Ghost Ship, they just use their spells, you know. You just didn't take advantage of it. So that's the missing part in your mid game. That's why you're kind of passive. But I like the camera angle. And also the hero targeting. Like, you're going for the Omni Knight to burn the mana. I like your decision making now compared before. You're actually less passive now. And you know the targets more now. Alright. Good luck and have fun with your next games, Raxon. Hopefully, you'll win more. Look at you, man. Like, look at your Doyle buff. 29 games and then 72% win rate. Don't blame me if you got reported and then banned, because you're winning a lot. You have to be careful, Raxon. Maybe play unranked with me and then lose together, so the win rate is not going to be that high. And then win in the rank matches, so it's not gonna be obvious. But yeah, good rating, good win rate. I mean, I've been analyzing your replay for every week, so I totally expected that one, that you're going to win.